Switzerland is one of the wealthiest countries in the world. With a strong economy, high standard of living, and generous social benefits, many associate Switzerland with luxury, wealth, and prosperity. However, this image of material abundance raises a thought-provoking question. Does Switzerland really have any poor people? Join me as we explore the realities of poverty in Switzerland, examining the factors that contribute to it, its prevalence in Swiss society, and the support systems in place to help those in need. We will also discuss whether poverty still exists in Switzerland and to what extent. So without further ado, let's dive into the fascinating topic of poverty in Switzerland. When discussing poverty, it's crucial to consider both absolute and relative measures. Absolute poverty refers to a situation where individuals or households lack the basic necessities for survival, such as food, shelter, and clothing. Relative poverty, on the other hand, is defined as a condition where people have a lower standard of living compared to the general population in a given country. Switzerland, with its high standard of living and robust economy, has managed to largely eradicate absolute poverty within its borders. The Swiss government and civil society organizations work tirelessly to ensure that everyone has access to essential needs. However, relative poverty still exists in Switzerland, meaning that while most Swiss citizens enjoy a comfortable lifestyle, there are still some who face financial difficulties and may not be able to afford certain opportunities or maintain the same standard of living as others. According to Eurostat data from 2023, approximately 8.1% of Switzerland's population, which translates to roughly 708,000 people, were living in income poverty. Poverty is not evenly distributed across the country. Certain regions and communities may face higher rates of poverty compared to others, often due to factors like unemployment, low wages, or a high cost of living. Understanding the geographical distribution of poverty helps authorities and organizations target their resources effectively, addressing the specific needs of the most affected areas. In Switzerland, various factors contribute to the complex issue of poverty. Let's explore some of these factors to gain a deeper understanding. Firstly, we have unemployment. Unemployment, like in any country, can be a significant factor in Switzerland. When people lose their jobs or struggle to find employment, they may face financial hardship leading to poverty. Switzerland, despite its strong economy, has not been immune to economic downturns and recessions, which can result in job losses and increased poverty rates. Next, we have low wages. While Switzerland has a relatively high minimum wage compared to some other European countries, low wages can still contribute to poverty, particularly for those in part-time or seasonal work. The cost of living in Switzerland, including housing, healthcare, and education, can be substantial, making it challenging for low-wage earners to meet their basic needs. Furthermore, we have the high cost of living. As mentioned earlier, the cost of living in Switzerland is relatively high compared to many other nations. Housing in particular can be expensive, especially in major cities. This can strain household budgets, making it difficult for some families to afford decent accommodation and other essential expenses. Another important factor is limited education and skills. A lack of education or insufficient vocational training can restrict job opportunities and contribute to poverty. In Switzerland, as in many places worldwide, higher levels of education are often associated with better job prospects and higher incomes. However, access to quality education and the ability to acquire skills may not be equal for everyone, creating a disadvantage that can perpetuate poverty. Additionally, we have insufficient social benefits and support systems. While Switzerland provides social benefits such as unemployment insurance, disability benefits, and old age pensions, some argue that these benefits are not sufficient to lift people out of poverty. There have been discussions about the adequacy of these benefits and the need for targeted support programs to help those in severe financial distress. Furthermore, discrimination based on factors such as gender, race, or disability can also contribute to poverty. If certain groups face discrimination in employment, education, or access to resources, they may be more likely to experience financial hardship and poverty. Finally, we have the lack of affordable childcare. In Switzerland, as in many developed countries, access to affordable and quality childcare is crucial for parents, particularly mothers, to participate in the workforce. However, the availability and affordability of childcare services can vary, and this can pose a challenge for families, potentially limiting income and contributing to poverty. These factors highlight the complexity of poverty and its causes in Switzerland. Addressing poverty effectively requires comprehensive strategies that tackle these issues from multiple angles, promoting employment, providing education and training opportunities, ensuring adequate social benefits, and fostering equal opportunities for all. In Switzerland, a range of organizations and government initiatives work to support those experiencing poverty or financial difficulties. Let's examine some of these resources to see how they make a difference. The Swiss government plays a significant role in providing social benefits and support to its citizens. These benefits include unemployment benefits, which are designed to provide temporary financial assistance to individuals who lose their jobs through no fault of their own. Disability benefits are also available for those who are unable to work due to illness or disability. Additionally, old age pensions are provided to ensure the well-being of elderly Swiss citizens. Alongside government initiatives, numerous non-governmental organizations and charities in Switzerland are dedicated to alleviating poverty. These organizations often provide direct assistance to those in need, such as food banks, which help families or individuals facing food insecurity. They also offer essential goods or services that can alleviate the immediate difficulties faced by those living in poverty. Moreover, religious organizations and local communities in Switzerland also play an active role in supporting those experiencing poverty. Churches, mosques, and other faith-based institutions often have outreach programs that provide food, clothing, and other forms of assistance. Local community groups and charities also contribute to the safety net, offering support tailored to the specific needs of their communities. Despite these efforts, the debate surrounding poverty in Switzerland continues. Some argue that existing benefits and support systems should be expanded to provide more comprehensive assistance to those in need. Others may call for greater investment in education, job training, and affordable housing to tackle the root causes of poverty. It's important to note that while poverty rates have generally declined in Switzerland, the country still faces challenges in ensuring that everyone has access to basic needs and a decent standard of living. To truly assess whether poverty exists in Switzerland, we must look beyond income and consider various aspects of well-being. Education is a fundamental pillar of human development and a key factor in measuring well-being. Switzerland recognizes the importance of education and has made significant investments in its education system. The country has high literacy rates and a strong emphasis on quality education from early childhood through higher levels. Access to education is nearly universal, and the Swiss government provides substantial funding to schools, universities, and vocational training programs. By prioritizing education, Switzerland aims to empower its citizens with the knowledge and skills necessary to lead fulfilling lives and participate actively in society. Healthcare is another crucial aspect of well-being. In Switzerland, the government has implemented a system of mandatory health insurance, ensuring that all residents have access to basic healthcare services. This system helps to protect individuals from the financial burden of unexpected medical expenses. Furthermore, Switzerland has a high number of doctors and hospital beds per capita, indicating a strong healthcare infrastructure. The government also invests in medical research and public health initiatives, contributing to overall well-being. Social support and community engagement are vital for the well-being of individuals and society as a whole. In Switzerland, a sense of community and social cohesion is generally high. The country has a tradition of strong local communities and citizen participation in decision-making processes. Moreover, Switzerland provides social benefits such as unemployment insurance, disability benefits, and old age pensions, which aim to support those facing economic hardships and provide a safety net for vulnerable individuals or families. Access to decent housing is fundamental to the well-being of any population. However, in Switzerland, particularly in urban areas, the cost of housing has been rising, potentially posing challenges for low-income households or those experiencing economic difficulties. While the government offers some housing assistance programs, the availability of affordable housing remains a concern in some parts of the country. In conclusion, while Switzerland is widely regarded as one of the wealthiest countries globally, it is essential to recognize that poverty still exists to some extent within its borders. Through a combination of effective social safety nets, targeted poverty reduction programs, and ongoing efforts to promote equality and opportunity, Switzerland can continue to strive towards a future where everyone within its borders has the chance to live a life free from financial hardship and with access to the resources they need to thrive.